This is Eric Iden of Royal News. Heritage, something the Scranton area has deep roots in. From Irish, Welsh, Hispanic, and Italian, the Scranton area is ethnically diverse. One population, the Lebanese, has been around before the turn of the century. Lebanon is bordered by Syria and Israel. To the coast is the Mediterranean Sea, along with Cyprus. The country was part of the Ottoman Empire during the First World War and became free of the Ottoman Empire once it fell. Many of the immigrants came to Scranton around the 1880s. When the Lebanese arrived in America, they were in search of jobs to integrate into society. Many came in through Ellis Island and Boston, arriving in New York, Philadelphia, Wilkes-Barre, and Scranton. They worked making shoes as cobblers, producing dry goods, and writing local newspapers. In 1903, Maronite Lebanese settlers rented out a store on North 9th Avenue in Scranton for church services. They used a plain white table as an altar with planks set over produce boxes. There are two types of religious peoples of Lebanon, Christians and Muslims. Lebanese Christians of the Eastern Christian Church have two types of Roman Catholic rites. There are Maronites, who own St. Anne Maronite Church in Scranton, and Melkites. They both acknowledge the Pope but have their own bishops. In 1913, the Maronites rented out a basement to a church and had their first service. When they began growing in number, they expanded to owning a church on the corner of North Sumner Avenue and Price Street in Scranton. In 1952, a fire caused the original church to be destroyed, causing the Maronites to not have a place to worship. They were in limbo for 3 years until the new church was built on the same street. After the fire, the Maronites built a new church. They received money from the Congregation of Eastern Churches in Rome, along with support from locals, to build a new church. During the 1980s, the church began to grow more with new members joining, both young and old alike. In 1990, Father Fahed Azar started the Lebanese Heritage Day at St. Anne's Maronite Church. The purpose of the festival is to present Lebanese heritage to the people of Scranton, with food, dancing, and especially music. During the Heritage Festival in Scranton, there are many different types of food, including Ukrainian, Polish, Italian, and Hispanic. The Lebanese offer traditional Turkish coffee and homemade hummus, along with kibbeh, a mix of lean ground beef, cracked wheat, onions, and various spices for everyone to enjoy. In 2003, St. Anne Maronite Church turned 100 years old, and members of the church celebrated their anniversary by looking back at the many years the church was open. Today the church has over 110 members and has services daily at 9 a.m., along with weekend services at 4:30 p.m. on Saturdays and 11 a.m. on Sundays. The current pastor is Reverend Francis J. Marini. This has been Eric Iden with Royal News.